Triton Tools has been making award-winning routers for over 20 years. Infinity Tools carries two different models of Triton routers, but how do you know which one would suit your needs the best? Let's take a deep dive and look at the similarities and differences between them to help you decide which one is for you. Both routers feature dual modes where they can serve both fixed base and plunge duties. They have a rack and pinion depth control, giving you the ability to dial in your exact depth with their rotating handles, then just lock them down. Or select True Plunge mode with a push of the center button on the handle and you can operate the router like any other plunge model that you're used to. Each model features variable speed control, letting you dial between a low of 8,000 to a high of 21,000 RPM. You can freely mount and spin your smallest through your largest diameter router bits on both routers. Both models have a removable spring in the post. When used upright and in handheld mode, you want that spring installed to help the router bounce back upright after your plunged operation. But when mounted beneath the router table, you will want to remove that spring. It's a simple matter of removing a screw from the tower housing and pulling it from the router. In a router table, you set your bit height with the provided above-table adjusting post. With the spring removed, you can just dial the bit height back downward to achieve your exact setting, and there won't be any added resistance. There is a clear safety door covering the on-off switch on both models. You have to push that door aside before you can reach the rocker switch to engage the router. As an added safety feature, that door will not open when the router is fully compressed, as when changing router bits from above the table. The router cannot accidentally turn on when you're making your changes. To regain normal operations, just lower the bit height and then you're back in business. There are some differences between the two models. The MOF001 router is 2¼ horsepower. It's 12 inches tall, 11 inches wide, and has a 6.5 inch base, and it weighs 10.75 pounds. The TRA001 router is 3¼ horsepower. It's 12.5 inches tall, 12 inches wide, and has a 7 inch base. It weighs 14.45 pounds. Because of the extra height, the TRA has a deeper plunge than the MOF does. The sizes and weights naturally lend themselves to the TRA001 being better for router tables, and the MOF001 being easier for handheld operations. Triton's TRA001 and MOF001 routers are both excellent choices for you and your shop. It just becomes a matter of selecting the size and power rating to suit your needs. Or do what we do and use both.